So I'd like to talk a little bit about qi, which in Chinese medicine is the internal circulating energy, and the Tian method. The Tian method refers to this deep abdominal breathing that allows the deep stabilizers, the muscles that support the spinal column, the diaphragm, the pelvic floor muscles, to fully function. Often in our breathing, we are not fully using our diaphragm, which is our primary respiratory breathing muscle. So the Tian method, the best way to think about it is if you you're kind of breathing the 3 fingers below the navel into your lower abdomen. So if we could practice, bring your hand above the navel and below the navel. And as we breathe in through the nostrils, down into the lungs, we feel that movement as like a balloon expanding into the lower abdomen, the fingers, hands below the navel, and the breathing, as we breathe out, we feel the kind of contracting or releasing of the lower abdomen. So as we inhale, we feel the balloon expand. And as we exhale, we feel the balloon shrink, I guess, best way to put it. And the upper hand is relatively quiet. It's not moving up and down like the lower hand. And what is happening with this belly breath, this Tian breathing, is the diaphragm, which is shaped like a dome, nestled up high and under within the ribs. There's a negative pressure, and it begins to come down, and then the pelvic floor, which is contracting, it comes up a bit. So you're really experiencing more volume in your breathing. And with this greater breath volume, there's this remarkable, wonderful physiological effect that it's actually soothing the nervous system. And that means that we experience greater relaxation. So we've talked about with Tai Chi that we're developing internal strength. And part of that internal strength is, or maybe even central, is the mind, the calming of the mind. And the breath enables that calming of the mind. And then the upright posture, that idea that of pulling a string on both sides and being very, very tall without tension, feeling that length, the combination of the internal intention, the mind, the breath, and that Tian breathing method, as well as the third being our upright posture, all together produce over time greater strength, greater sense of calm, greater confidence. Very positive. So let's do the Tian method with the forms 5 and 6. So as we bring our hands, we've done this, this was form 2, open and close. Fingers pointing up, if that's available to you. So we're just going to inhale, feel that breath move down into the lower belly, hands coming to shoulder width, and exhale as we bring the palms about the width of the head. So inhale and exhale. One more time. And then stretch the arms forward and release. So let's put those two together. Inhale, shoulder width. Exhale, the width of the head. Extending the arms and release, keeping the posture upright.